Facebook Live, we have arrived. Go ahead.
I want to say prayer for people that lost lives on secure liberty a couple years ago. That's it.
Bless you. Bless you. Facebook Live, we back on once again. Finna get it in.
Conference muted. Conference recording started.
I want to thank everybody for chiming in. This is Watchman Yahudah Israel, also known as Pastor Derek Mann, on the Early What I CT Scripture Study and Prayer Line on this 11th day in September 2018. Let's get it in. Code Ray, Yah dispatch into protection about your daughter and those out there in the way of the storm. Be merciful to your children. Let's get it in, y'all. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 3. All right, let's get it in. And 11. Look what it say. 1 Corinthians 3 and 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. Good morning, Kimyana, Steel Will, Colt Don, bless y'all. No other foundation can no man lay than that which is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. The Mashiach said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father but by me. So those that are up under the school of thought saying that, there's many paths to lead to the Most High, throw that out. The word says, another foundation can no man lay than that which is already laid, and that's Yahushua HaMashiach. Because if you understand, the Mashiach is the word of the Most High, the word of the Creator, and everything that was created by His word. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other religion. This is best as it get. He's speaking life, and what we got to do is receive it and believe it. If we receive it and believe it, we can achieve it. Ain't no another founder, ain't no Gahanza box gonna help you right now. Yoga, ain't no Muhammad and them. They can't help you. They cannot help you. There is no other foundation. Hallelujah. That can be laid than that which is already laid, and that's the Yahushua HaMashiach. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, and stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. When the foundation is laid, say when we come to the Most High, right? Leslie, thanks for chiming in. That's the foundation, right? Now we've been born again, and the foundation is laid. We have an established relationship with the Most High. The reconciliation process is already kicked in. You've been redeemed, rescued, right? So the foundation is laid. Now you're building upon that foundation. You're gonna build your life. You're gonna present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to Yah, and is your reasonable service, right? You're not gonna be conformed to this world, but you're gonna be transformed by the renewing of your mind, right? So you're showing up for a presentation to live a certain lifestyle that's going to be a living sacrifice. See, in the Torah, they sacrificed animals, the blood of animals. No, but we're the sacrifice now. So here we are. We're showing up. We have an attitude of gratitude. We're about to reciprocate. We're learning how to reciprocate, to love him back. Because if you ever mess around and learn how to love him back, you find out it ain't all about you. And that's not bad news. When you find out, when you get saved, you find out it ain't all about you. Like if you selfish and still carnal, you don't like to hear that. But it ain't about you. But if you have the revelation of why it's not about you, you can celebrate. It's not about you because your name is already written in the Lamb's Book of Life. You've already been redeemed. You've already been rescued. You already have eternal life. You got it. Just don't give it away. But you got it. So why should it be about you? It's about who ain't rescued. He came to save those that are lost. So now that the foundation is laid, that you're saved and you're a believer, and now you're going to follow him, and he's going to lead and guide you, you good. But now you're going to build thereupon gold, silver, precious stone, wood, hair, stubble. Right? In other words, what you begin to do from there, now that you're saved, is either going to be made out of precious material or temporary, shallow, fake material, right? Gold, silver, precious stone is what you want. Wood, hair, stubble, when fire comes, it'll burn it up. Brian, thanks for chiming in. It's going to burn up. So, for other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach, the Messiah, right? Ain't no other way. Confucius ain't gonna help you, right? Gandhi and them, Buddha and the boys, they can't help you, right? Now, if any man build upon this foundation, this is sacrifices, this is offering, this is you offering yourself up to the Most High. Your works, your deeds, they're gonna be gold, silver, and precious stone. Because if they're gold, silver, and precious stone, they're not gonna burn up. But if they're wood, hair, stubble, you got a problem. And it says in the 13th verse, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare. Okay, you saved, right? You want to do something for the Most High, and you should. You want to feed. You wanna be an armor bearer. You wanna support the ministry. You wanna house. You just want to love people. You want to help marriages. You want to help the youth. Whatever your work might be. You want to, the elderly, the handicapped, mentally challenged. I don't care what it is. You're working for the Most High. You want to be an usher. You want to watch the door. You want to be a cook. You want to, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. You want a yali marriage. You want to be an example. You want your marriage to be an example to marriages. You want to be supreme single. You want to show folk how to be single without fornicating, without putting yourself in compromising positions. You want to teach young ladies how not to show the cleavage, the cliffs. You want to dress in modest appearance. Whatever your call is, right? Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. In this race, you don't get to talk without the walk. You can talk. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You can talk your way into a situation, and prayerfully you're speaking the words of life. Prayerfully your speech is talking you towards obeying the Most High and working for Him, being a vessel of honor and not dishonor, working for Him. You're verbally saying it, but see, in this race, if you say it, you got to back it up. It's better not to make a vow than to make one and break it. If you say it, you got to obey it. You can't talk what you're gonna do, and then when you get the opportunity to do it, then you don't do it. See, that's that wood, hay, and stubble. That's folks, drawing nigh unto him with their mouth, honoring him with their lips, but their heart, their lifestyle is far from him. If you make a vow, if you say what you gonna do, you say he laid it on your heart to do such and such, but all of a sudden it get hot. It becomes inconvenient. Now all of a sudden you think you're at liberty to take your word back. No, your work burnt up, and you gonna suffer loss. If the Most High purpose something in your heart to do for Him, and you renege, when you renege, it's because you're seeking to save your life. You want to do it as long as it's easy to do. But if it becomes difficult, folks get to backpedaling. Folks get to changing their mind. Oh, when I get my job, what I'm going to do. Oh, when I get my check, what I'm going to do. Wait till I'm going to show when I get my car, I don't mind giving people a ride. We'll see. We'll see. Because you're building upon the fact that you're saved. Ain't no other foundation can be laid. The foundation is laid. The relationship is set. You receive what he did for you. You've been rescued. You've been redeemed. Now it's time to roll your spiritual sleeves up and get to work. It's time for you to get to work. And we verbally say we're going to get to work. And we get to saying all kind of stuff. And it's not even bad stuff that we're saying. All this stuff is really laid on our heart from the Most High because we have thoughts that come from Him, but it is definitely contrary to your evil nature. It's contrary to your carnal nature. What you're saying you're going to do is from Yah and it's good. But your flesh got an opinion about what you're talking about. And when you get happy and feeling yourself, you'll agree with the Most High. But all of a sudden, your flesh will try to gain traction in your life and cause you to change your mind. You made a promise what you was going to do, and then it got tight. Then you thought you was at liberty based on the circumstances to take your word back, and it don't work like that. The word teaches that you're blessed when you swear to your own hurt. In other words, you said you was going to do it. It becomes inconvenient for you to do it. So you think the inconvenience gives you a route out. No. You're blessed when you swear to your own hurt. You're going to keep your word irregardless of the circumstance. To honor what you said before Yah. To honor what you said before many witnesses. It's the truth anyhow. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. Now, if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hair, stubble, every man's work, see, it's talking about what you do. Every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day shall declare it. There's going to be a day that it's going to come that's going to get tested. Because it shall be revealed by fire. It's going to be revealed if it's real or not. If you just run in your mouth. If you're the type that honor him with your lips, honor him with your mouth, but your heart is far from him. A situation going to come in a day and it's going to be tried by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. 14th verse. If any man's work abide, which he has built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. You said you was going to support the ministry and you're doing it. You ain't even saying all what you're going through because you're doing that. All what you're going without because you're doing that. That's not the hot topic. You're not going to become the type that you let your right hand, let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Or the type that, sound a trumpet when you do something that Yah told you to do. You want to let everybody know the inconvenience associated with it. No. He loves it when you do it in secret, when you're willing to suffer and go through for him and keep your word, keep your promises. Do what you say you're going to do. Say what you're going to do and do what you say. If you're going to give rides, you can't, they stink. And roll down the window. Pull them to the side. Don't front them off. Pull them to the side, Buy them some soap for their birthday. I don't know. On a Monday. Good day to buy some soap for them is a Tuesday or Wednesday. But you can't quit. You're feeding. People got the wrong attitude. Now you ain't feeding no more. Your work burnt up. You're not willing to suffer for the Most High to keep your word or to do what he called you to do. The task that he put, you cleaning the bathroom for the ministry, toilet and everything. Nasty job, and you cleaning it, and then all of a sudden you came out there, and then the man of Yah thanked brother so and so for mowing the lawn and didn't say nothing about the bathroom. So now your feelings in your hand, and you quit. You quit on Yah because you was looking for praise and accolades from man. You thought that you thought that this is your opportunity to get a pat on the back. If nobody appreciate what you do other than Yah, that should be enough. Because you should be doing it unto him. Whatsoever we do it in word or deed, do all in the name of Yahudah, giving thanks to Yah the Father by him. At the end of the day, we should be doing it unto Yah. Not run around here trying to be men pleasers. Every man's work shall be made manifest. You're going to go help. He laid it on your heart to go over there and help clean up. Then you come back over, it's messed up again. Now you swear, I ain't going to do it no more. Who did you do it for? You're a man pleaser. You got your stipulations, and your stipulations don't count here. The Most High operate in unconditional love. We have conditional love. Giving rides, but they don't offer no gas money, so you swearing they ain't getting in your car no more. You look good on 4 flats then. Most High can take your car from you. And you wondering why. Some folks don't wonder. They're so carnal, that don't even dawn on them that he took it, because he gave it to you based on your heart condition when you had a heart to help. Then when you got the car, your heart changed. Now you when you should be assembling, you are washing your car, or you are rolling around, and everybody see your hair blow in the wind. You don't need that car. If we judge ourselves, then he ain't going to judge us. But when we're judged, we're chasing. He'll take the car from you, that we won't be condemned with the world. He'll take the house he'll take the job from you. Yeah, he will. Get happy. Get happy. Celebrate the wrong way. Forget about the things of Yah. With the things he bless you with, it should be a blessing to Yah first. First seek ye the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness. All this other stuff going to be added on to you. We get caught up in the resource, forgetting that Yah is our source. But that's carnal thinking. Carnal thinking is, a bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. What you got right now is better than what Yah promised you. Every man's work shall be made manifest. Every man, everybody. The preacher going to be tempted to stop preaching to folks that don't live it. The preacher will be tempted not to preach to people that don't support the ministry. The preacher going to be tempted not to preach based on his own personal situations and circumstances. Stuff he got to wrestle with and go through. He going to be tempted. Every man's work every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it. You gonna go through. Even the Messiah himself got in the Garden of Gethsemane and said, I would that this cup pass from me. He knew what the cup was before he got to the garden, but it was crunch time. He said, I would that this cup pass from me. But he said, but nevertheless, not my will, thy will be done. He had to grit his teeth. He was sweating blood, literally. A stress level that superseded the norm. He was stressed to the point of death. Had he had sin in his life, he probably would have died of stress. But he couldn't die because he never sinned. Death had no dominion over him because he never sinned, because the wage of sin is death. If Adam and Eve never would have sinned, death wouldn't have hit them. Well, he never sinned. Death wasn't going to hit him. But he was stressed to the level of death. Blood was coming out of his sweat glands. And he still said, not my will, but thy will be done. I'm going to go through with this. Who for the joy that was set before me endured the torture state. Every man's work shall be made manifest. You like cooking and stuff? For the people of Yah, if you can afford it, will you use top quality ingredients? Or, oh, that's just them. You're going to save your money. Every man's work. You feeding folks, but you got a funky attitude. You act like they owe you something. Every man's work. Every man's work gonna be, we're gonna see if you mean it. And if you corner, when you flunk, you ain't gonna even know it. There's some people that's so carnal that they flunk in the test, don't even know it. Got an excuse of why they not doing what they said they gonna do. Not doing what the Most High has purpose in their heart. The word teaches that you're supposed to do what he purposed in your heart. So when you get that good idea and you're excited about it, it's purposed in your heart. But when opposition comes, we think that, because our mood changed, how we feel about it changed, we then think that we get to change and not perform what we promised. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. That means the situation going to get hot. That means whatever you said you was going to do, you're going to have a reason. You're going to be presented with a good reason not to do it. You're going to be presented with a reason not to do it to the level that you ain't going to want to do it. You ain't going to want to feed. You ain't going to want to give. You ain't going to want to forgive. You ain't going to want to give people rides. You going to remember there ain't nobody done nothing for me. When I was going through it, I don't know what I was thinking about when I said I was going to help folk. Who helped me? Yeah, you're going to justify your wickedness, your selfishness. And when you corner, you're going to pat yourself on the back, spin off, and and gallop away as if you justified. Because every man's work shall be made manifest. Every man. You, me, Cousin and them, Benny and Bob, Florence and Flo and Pookie and them. Everybody. Bishop, apostle, watchwoman, watchman. Everybody. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. Why are you giving? Why are you witnessing to them? Because they look good? Because you care about their soul. You attracted to them? Why are you saying hello? Why are you batting your eyes? What you doing? Every man's work. What sort is this? Is this wicked? I see you waving, but are you waving because you friendly? You saying hi? Or are you flirting? Every man's work, there's a spirit behind what you do. The spirit of Yah is what prompted you to do what was right, but then the spirit of the enemy will come to try to get you to take it back. And too many carnal people is taking it back, and then they justify it. You can't justify that stuff. You look at this. Every man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive reward. If, that's what I was reading wrong, y'all. If any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If you still feeding, if you still giving rides, if you still giving, even when it's tight. The widow might have tell you that. It was tight, she still gave. When the woman fed the man of Yah first, she never ran out of food. Folks don't get that concept. Some folks is going through it financially because they stingy. They make a vow and don't keep it, and then they stuff dry up. And then they really have a reason not to give. When you had the opportunity to, you didn't. Like birds. The word teaches the Most High is the one supplies the seeds to sow. But we like birds. We eat bird seeds. We eat the seed. We went to the movies with the seed. And then it gets tight. So now you can't give. You could when you had the chance, but now you can't. Or you could, but it really would hurt. It really would hurt. And you ain't spiritual enough to do that. You wouldn't give when you could, so you know you ain't gonna give when it's tight. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. But he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. What that's saying, that if your work ain't cool, right? What you do, you look the heck of religious, you look good in people's eyes, but it got rough and you quit. So you gonna suffer loss. You ain't getting no reward. Bye. Boy, bye. Is that what they say? Or bye, boy, I don't know. You ain't getting nothing. Right? Y'all say, I ain't giving you nothing. You did all that for nothing because you didn't do it as unto me. That was some temporary mess. He said, okay, so if any man's work abide, which he had built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. But if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. But he himself, y'all get this part, and then we're going to get out of here. But he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Okay, look. The fire is going to come, and it's going to test what you do. And it's going to prove why you do what you do. You don't get over on Yah at all. When truth starts to be revealed, this thing get real deep. When you're in false doctrine, none of this stuff matter. Because Jesus did it all, right? and you saved and you can't lose your salvation, right? You know, all that old fake stuff. But when we start dealing with truth, you start to understand that there's fire. You're going to be baptized with fire. Now you understand what that means? You're going to be baptized with fire. You're going to be proven to be authentic. You're going to be proven to be real. Ain't nobody going to bluff their way into heaven, bluff their way into a situation. You ain't going to con Yah. That ain't going to happen. Either you cool or you ain't. Either you belong to him or you don't, period. And even what you do is going to be tested. But what it's saying, when you do something, the foundation is laid, you're doing something for the Most High. It's going to be tested. Are you really doing it for the Most High, or you're doing it for the applause? You're doing it for the clap. You're doing it because you're attracted to somebody. You're doing it so you can be seen. You're doing it for ulterior motive. Fire going to come and prove when you quit. But see, some people so carnal, I'm telling on the devil, to be honest, so you can see if he's manipulating you. When you stop doing something and then you start sounding religious and you tell people why you ain't doing it no more. Because now, you know, God had laid that on my heart to do that, but they just don't appreciate nothing. You don't know you told on yourself. You think you justified in what you just said, but you just prove you carnal and you still should be doing what he told you to do, regardless of what they do. Because you don't work for them. You work for the Most High. You wasn't called by them. But if you suffer loss, you carnal in that area, right? You suffer loss, right? He said, but you going to be saved. You still got to be saved. And it's still going to be by fire. Your soul going to be tested. You ain't getting nothing for them rides and them biscuits that you was baking for folk. You ain't gonna get nothing for that. You was doing that upon if they appreciative or not, or if the pastor gonna mention your name or not. And if he ain't gonna mention your name, you ain't doing nothing. I ain't giving my money. Whatever kick you on, right? You lost that. Forget that. Throw that out. You're gonna be poor. Things ain't gonna work. Whatever his consequence for you for being stingy and selfish, that burnt up. So forget the rewards. You're not going to be in the reward line in heaven. You're going to be over there with your little whatever, the little frame, little apartment. They got apartments in heaven. But you yourself is going to still have to be saved, and it's still going to be by fire. You're going to have to hold on to him, and it ain't going to be easy all the time. It's going to get rough. Fire going to come because every last one of us is going to have a reason to walk away from the Most High. Every last one of them, based on things like we don't understand why this happened to us after we did everything he wanted us to do. Why? And we're going to have to still make up a mind that we're going to hold on to him anyway. If we lose our loved one, if we lose a child, it gets deep. A spouse, a parent. If we lose all our money, I don't know, whatever could happen. You yourself gonna be tried by fire. You ain't gonna just run up on him with your mouth. You have to mean it. Remember the beginning of the relationship, and we gotta go, but remember the beginning of the relationship, right? You had to confess with your mouth and believe in your heart. We used to be able to just talk, right? Oh, I love him. Oh, I always put him first. Oh, yes. Oh, I'll do anything for him. Quit lying to yourself. You don't give, you don't show up, you don't forgive, you cuss, you smoke, you drink, you're freaky, and you're going to holler, oh, I always put him first. Are you kidding right now? Who is you talking to? And somebody else crazy like you, I saw you, girl. Just because you pray every now and then, you are deceived. Come on, y'all, let's stop playing these games. He ain't first, so quit lying. Pop your little check and you party like a rock star. You ain't gave nothing to the ministry. You ain't, please. The watchman a pimp now, a player. All he wants is my money. You know, whatever kick you on, right? Quit playing. Look, you going to be tried by fire. If you're doing something for the Most High, do it and don't let nobody stop you. And it ain't going to be based on their attitude of gratitude. It's going to be based on your attitude of gratitude towards the Most High. If he tell you to do something, you do it. You feed them, you clothe them, you support the ministry, you do it. Give the ride, bake the biscuit, do whatever the heck he told you to do. If you're not ready and you lose it, no worries. But you still going to have to present yourself holy and acceptable unto Yah, and it's your reasonable service. And it's going to be tested by fire because you're going to be given a reason to quit. But take this with you. Being with him is a better reason not to. You're going to be given a reason to quit by the devil, and your carnal nature is going to agree with the devil. But because greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world, your spirit should agree with the Most High, because you'll have a better reason to hold on to him, irregardless to what comes and what goes in this temporary life we have on planet Earth. Let's pray. Spirit of the Most High, we love you and thank you for this quick sermonette. We pray that the word found your children and baruch them, bless them, cause them to see you more clear, and the differentiating between what they do and they soul, and both going to be tried by fire. Give us a heart and a mind to continue to do what you told us to do, stay on our post, and be faithful until you come get us. And we'll be celebrating until you come get us. In the matchless name of Yahushua HaMashiach, we humbly pray. Hallelujah, hallelujah, and amen. Okay, y'all, that was the lesson. For this morning, we pray the word found you and blessed you. Look, if the lesson blessed you, then it can bless somebody else. Will you share your platforms just by pushing share? Push the share button. Encourage somebody else to chime in if the word is real. If it ain't, don't do that. Don't waste nobody else's time like you wasting yours. But if the word is real and it's blessing you, then push share. And if the ministry is real and you're looking for a ministry to sow into, everyone should be sowing. Not necessarily in this ministry, unless this is the ministry that's causing you to grow. If this is the ministry that's causing you to grow, then you should support it. Straight up, everybody should be supported. I don't care if you got a little, then give a little. You got a lot, then give a lot. But you should be supporting the ministry. And if you want to, all you got to do is go to PayPal. Put in DerrickMann5857 at Yahudah.com. That's DerrickMann5857 at Yahudah.com. Or, like I said, somebody gave through Facebook, which is super convenient. Heck, easy to do. Get it done. We're on 302-202-1102 extension 815-648. Again, 302-202-1102 extension 815-648 if you want to talk and fellowship. We're going to get ready to get out of here. Cam, I need you to take over, man, because I got to get my family up out this door super early this morning. So take over. Thanks for y'all coming and hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you. Pray for me as I pray for you. Be Baruch and Barak and Shalom.